Merry Christmas.
From all of us at WESH 2.
Breaking news happening right now at 11. Orlando police looking for a 12-year-old missing for hours. How you can help them look.
We're gonna have to do a horizontal standpipe. There's 2 boats on fire.
We have new video tonight showing you how firefighters battled to put out a deadly boat explosion.
WESH 2 investigates the company behind a drone show disaster at Lake Eola Park. The other places Sky Elements drones are flying in Orlando.
And find out what makes Christmas Day one of the most dangerous days to be on the road right now at 11.
WESH 2 News starts now with breaking news.
That breaking news happening right now at 11. Orlando police spent hours tonight looking for 2 missing children. Both of them last seen around the same time in the same area. One now found safe. Thank you for tuning in to WESH 2 News tonight. I'm Stuart Moore.
And I'm Christina Watkins. Within the last 30 minutes, we just got an update from Orlando police, and they announced 12-year-old Nicole Holloway is now safe. They are still looking for this 12-year-old boy right here on your screen. This is CJ Blake Bryan. Police say he was last seen on East Michigan Street and South Fern Creek Avenue around 4 o'clock. Police didn't say yet if they found him. We, of course, are checking in with them, and we will let you know when we find out more.
Happening right now, Santa Claus making his way to Central Florida as we speak. The big man has been flying over the East Coast for the last several hours now. Now he's in Montreal, Canada. He's been going up and down the East Coast throughout the evening, handing out more than 5.7 billion gifts delivered already.
Yeah, we've watched him make his way through the United States. So in just about an hour or so, it's going to be officially Christmas. Kids are going to be waking up and seeing gifts under the tree. First Warning Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi is joining us tonight. And Tony, we are just hoping the weather is good for Santa.
Yeah, you know, it's going to feel like the holiday season for sure, as temperatures are going to be in the 40s and 50s out the door in the morning. But there may be a little bit of fog. We'll talk more about that here in a second. The other developing story for the upcoming holiday week is that the rain chances are going to be going on up. But let's focus in on the right now, shall we? You can see we've got fair skies up there at the Ocala Square. It's crisp. It's cool. It's 48 degrees there. In town, still at 54. Back towards the coast, we're in the upper 50s at this hour. There are some high clouds now beginning to stretch off of the Gulf of Mexico. These will move in overnight tonight. Those clouds will be here tomorrow, keeping our temperatures in check in the 60s and lower 70s. The other thing that we're going to have to watch is the slackening off of the winds, starting to see some low visibilities and fog. So Santa and the reindeer are going to have to navigate around that here over the next couple of hours. And then by daybreak, we are talking about the clouds that are going to be thickening and keeping our temperatures in check throughout the course of the afternoon. No rain now in the forecast for tomorrow. Certainly some good news, but you can see from 7 a.m. 54 through about noon, we're running in the upper 60s to near 70. The rest of the Christmas afternoon forecast and what to expect the rest of the holiday work week when I see it coming up, guys, at 11:18.
For days now, WESH 2 has been digging into the drone company behind this holiday show gone wrong at Lake Eola Park over the weekend. Sky Elements is from Texas. They placed 3rd recently on NBC's America's Got Talent. The company is really no stranger to Central Florida. It's flown drones over Universal Orlando during its nighttime show, Sensational, a symphonic spectacular. Also during the IAPA Expo just this summer in Orlando, it broke a Guinness World Record. As WESH 2's Justin Shecker tells us, the drones were all set to fly at the Orlando World Center Marriott starting tomorrow, but that show is now canceled. Now, WESH 2 has been tracking this story since the news first broke Saturday night. We, of course, will continue to update you on 7-year-old Alexander while the FAA and the NTSB investigates what happened. You can follow all the latest developments by going to our website, wesh.com.
Check this out. Surveillance video caught the moment a boat exploded in Fort Lauderdale. Take a look at your screen. The top of the boat lifting up and into the air and crashing back down with people on board. All new at 11, we are seeing the body camera video as firefighters arrive to the scene.
We're gonna have to do a horizontal standpipe. There's 2 boats on fire.
This happened Monday night. 6 people are still in the hospital this evening. 1 did die in the explosion. Fire officials are trying to figure out what set off the blast.
A beloved restaurant in College Park feeding Orlando for 70 years, now forced to close for the holidays because of a fire. Some regulars at the College Park Cafe were there this morning when suddenly they said the kitchen oven went up in flames. We were there looking at the aftermath of the fire. When you walk inside the diner, everything looks normal except the restaurant's bread and butter.
The main cooker, the grill, the stove is no longer. That's it. If we don't have the heat and the warmth to make the food hot, we can't run.
And you see the sign there saying they're closed until further notice. The cafe can't reopen until crews finish an inspection, so they're going to lose a lot of business during the holidays. Firefighters say they're still trying to figure out how this started.
Right now, police in St. Cloud are looking for a group of people who shot at another car, hitting a man in the shoulder. This happened on Pine Tree Drive after a fight at Water Tower Park last night. The person shot is expected to survive. If you know anything, give police or Crime Line a call.
We're giving you a live look tonight at I-4 near Orlando right now. Beautiful conditions, not too many people on the road. But if you are planning to take a trip tomorrow to spend some time with your loved ones, please be careful behind the wheel. Christmas Day and New Year's Day are the worst when it comes to distracted driving.
That's according to analysis by a tech company, Cambridge Mobile Telematics. WESH 2's Sonny Atkins hitting the road to find out what makes Christmas so dangerous.
Law enforcement officers typically see more speeding on Christmas as well. Look at this, 51% more than average. The rise in distracted driving on Christmas alone led to 2,000 more crashes and $47 million in damage over the past few years.
After you unwrap those gifts under the tree tomorrow, don't just throw those empty boxes out on your curb. Police say thieves take note of what boxes you throw out to target homes to break into and steal your new gifts. That's why police departments in Sanford, Winter Springs, and other communities are setting up dumpsters for you to get rid of those boxes.
Anything you can do to not telegraph all of the nice things that you have and not make it easy for criminals to target you is a good thing.
Another method to better protect yourself, break down those boxes, put them inside a garbage can or a plastic trash bag.
Okay, I want you to look at this. Your eyes are not deceiving you. If you look closely, you'll see somebody in a red suit, talking about Santa suit, pretending to be the big guy and trying to escape Florida Highway Patrol. Troopers say they found this motorcyclist dressed like Santa, flying, going more than 120 miles an hour. This happened in Citrus County over the weekend. The trooper eventually lost sight of Santa and his sleigh. So if you know who did this, call FHP.
Tim Allen, Santa Claus?
Put on the big suit. You're the guy. Down in South Florida now, one person is recovering after a kitchen fire that happened at an apartment complex. Look at these flames shooting out the front door. Firefighters immediately try to get things under control. Crews say this apartment is now a total loss. The Red Cross is helping the family get back on their feet. All right, 11/11. Are you lucky? Check your Mega Million tickets.
The drawing for the $1 billion jackpot just went off. We will have the numbers for you coming up in just 3 minutes.
Plus, we are introducing you to a dog with quite the name, Helen Killer. His job, python hunting. We'll explain how he puts his skills in action next.
And before Santa climbs aboard his sleigh, he hit the waves on the Space Coast. The good causes is surfing Santas raise money for. Next.
WESH 2 News, winner of 2 Suncoast Regional Emmy Awards for in-depth coverage of our biggest stories, giving a voice to people devastated by severe storms.
And then my insurance carrier actually dropped me after they denied my claim.
And highlighting those committed to saving our streets.
Not only are we saving lives, we're saving the city money, right? Because violence costs.
The station you trust to bring you quality local news every day. WESH 2 News, local, live, late breaking.
Central Florida is home. We rise for the challenges each new day brings and spend time each evening focused on what matters most to us. At WESH 2, we understand what's important. That's why we focus on you, so that you can understand and be understood. It's in these moments, these shared experiences, that we connect, a bond that brings us all closer. This is WESH 2 News.
This is Kellyanne. She's your morning meteorologist and Central Florida's certified most accurate.
No matter the forecast, I've got your day covered.
Start your day with meteorologist Kellyanne Class and WESH 2 First Warning Weather.
Merry Christmas.
From all of us at WESH 2.
WESH 2 News, honored with the Regional Murrow Award for Overall Excellence. Central Florida's Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi on WESH 2 News.
All right, and that breaking news just in minutes ago. Get those Mega Millions tickets out now.
We just got the winning numbers for tonight's $1 billion jackpot. Ooh. Here they are: 11, 14, 38, 45, 46, Mega Ball 3. Those sound like ages, which could mean we have a winner somewhere. Lump sum payout for the jackpot is a cool $448 million after you take the big prize. Ooh. All right, instead of stealing gifts this Christmas, the Grinch partnered with police in Peru for a drug raid. This is a story of the day for me because it looks like a complete joke. But police say 3 suspects were arrested and various drugs were seized during this operation. The chief says the operation dismantled a local mafia who then got arrested by the Grinch, all accused of drug dealing in resorts south of Lima.
I cannot get over that. I love this, though. About 15,000 people spent the morning at a chilly Cocoa Beach for the 16th annual Surfing Santa's charity event. This is a staple in this community. Money raised supports several charities, including Grind for Life. This is an organization helping people beat cancer. The original Surfing Santa himself talked about how amazed he is at how much this event has grown.
Back in 2009, I went surfing as Santa. Some friends said they wanted to join me the following year, and it's just kind of exploded, and my heart is full. There is so many happy people here. There's so many happy surfers. They're spectated. Everybody here is in a good mood.
Christmas, beach, 65-degree water. Hey,
not mad.
Why not? This also featured a costume contest and pictures with Santa. Organizers say plans for next year are already in the works. Love that. Well, catching a Burmese python here in Florida is basically a sport. We've got a competition every year dedicated to getting rid of these invasive snakes down in the Everglades.
It's not something you'd want to do blindfolded, but one team is basically doing just that. Meet Mike Kimmel, no relation to Jimmy. The self-proclaimed python cowboy gets rid of these invasive snakes for a living. But unlike most hunters, he brings backup. That backup is his blind dog.
I'm taking out my blind dog, Helen Killer, to find some pythons. All she's got is that nose. She don't got no eyes. She barely got any ears. On the boat and in the truck, Helen doesn't know what to do, but once her feet hit that island, she goes right to work.
Get him, Helen. You heard it right. With no eyes, barely any ears, Helen Keller, the pup, has an amplified sense of smell, helping her track down the elusive apex predators, which are notoriously hard to spot in the wild. Also on the Python Cowboys team, his other dogs, Spazzy McGee and Stevie Wonder.
So from all of us to all of you, Merry Christmas.
Check out the astronauts on the International
Sonny and
Space
Butch are
Station.
over. Look at Butch.
Look at the candy canes. They took a few minutes out of their schedule to wish everyone here on Earth a very Merry Christmas. Yeah, you've got Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams featured here in this video. Each crew member will have time to chat with their friends and their families for the holidays. Butch and Sonny were supposed to be home by now.
It was a long time ago.
Yes, they'll also share a special holiday meal with some of their crewmates.
Speaking of rockets, don't forget you can bring the power of Artemis to your living room. NASA put together their version of the Christmas fireplace with the fuel for the fire coming from the boosters of the Space Launch System. It's on an 8-hour loop right now on YouTube.
All right, we are getting an update on Santa. Where is he? He is in Canada. In just about 90 seconds, he'll make it to Thunder Bay. He has already delivered more than 6 billion gifts. Whoa.
The big man's been busy.
Oh, yeah.
He's been dealing with a little bit of fog throughout Central Florida. Tony, more importantly, how are we looking when kids wake up tomorrow and need to get outside and experience some new bikes and little cars and everything else they got to get outside?
It'll be dry, but it's going to be a little cool and a little cloudy in some areas and a little foggy in a few others, because I know some of those youngsters are going to be up before 8 o'clock.
Too early.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let's take a look now. There you go, Christmas afternoon in the low 70s. Clouds kind of socked on in here. We get you into Thursday and Friday. We'll get a little peekaboo sunshine, but we'll also get a couple of showers. Rain may pick up Friday night on into the upcoming weekend, and then another front will be arriving New Year's Eve. We'll talk more about that in a second. Look at the cloud canopy now, just above our tall buildings of downtown, where the temperature here is at 54. It is 46 up in Ocala, 49 Palm Coast, and 59 over in beautiful New Smyrna Beach. We'll take a look at the temperatures around the good old US of A. Yeah, it's chillier in the New England states there and the upper Midwest, but this is not too terrible a temperature map for Christmas Eve evening. Let's take a look now at that satellite radar. Big dome of high pressure here across the Great Lakes. That's why it's colder. That little storm system came on through, and we've got another little feature here bringing some rain to eastern sections there of Texas. A few high clouds coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. Visibility is now beginning to lower from Ocala to Wildwood over towards Leesburg. It's kind of going back and forth between a half a mile and a mile and a half in and around Ocala up at the airport. So we'll watch the fog north and west. We'll watch the clouds south and east. Daybreak temperatures running between about 50 and 52 from Orange City to Winter Garden, back towards Wedgefield, down towards Point Siena. Go up to the north and west, mid-40s here. From the Villages up towards Dunellen, back towards Lynn, and then over towards the land, 49. Palm Coast right around 50 degrees. We take a look at the setup for tonight. Fog will give way to cloudy skies, but no rain during Christmas afternoon and evening. High temperatures would be normally right around 73, running about a degree or two below that in most locales come tomorrow, and holding in the mid to the upper 60s across our northern communities. 12-hour forecast now for the beautiful city of DeLand. Afternoon highs holding now in the middle to the upper 60s. As we head to the attractions here, we'll get just over the 70-degree mark with some afternoon sunshine. Good day to be out there at our attractions. And then as we go from Christmas on to Wednesday night and Thursday and Friday, a little weak disturbance comes across the southeast. That'll increase the clouds and keep the chance for some showers around from time to time. And then a stronger front will arrive as we head into the upcoming weekend. So rainfall tallies here through the upcoming weekend. Heavier amounts down. The GFS is beginning to kind of go in the wetter direction here. European kind of holding pat with the heaviest amounts off towards the south and west. Something we'll be fine-tuning for you going through the next couple of days. Fog tomorrow morning, new time, clouds building, and the temperatures around 70. By early afternoon, about 70 to 73 degrees. And then as we head into the upcoming weekend, another front arrives with some showers, maybe even a couple rumbles of thunder, and we'll have to watch that because we have the Pop-Tarts Bowl this weekend. Showers around, but it'll be mild in the 70s. So putting it all together now here for you. Coolest day, Christmas Day, Thursday, Friday on into the weekend. Rain will build, chances at about 60% Saturday and Sunday.
Every year, we are met with new challenges. Challenges that give way to opportunities to serve our communities and champion those making a difference. As we look forward to a new year, WESH 2 will be there, telling all of your stories. The challenges, the triumphs, the celebrations, to help you build a stronger bond to this place we call home. WESH 2 News, local, live, late-breaking. Central Florida traffic can be brutal, but Megan Mackey is here to help you navigate it all. From mapping out your commute to monitoring changes on our roads.
Consider me your local transportation expert.
Real-time updates every morning and in-depth reporting on the transportation issues that impact our community. This is what First Warning traffic looks like with Megan Mackey. And it's here on WESH 2 News. Local, live, late-breaking. There are enough surprises in your day. Don't let the weather be one of them. Take Central Florida's most accurate forecast with you anywhere. Download the WESH 2 app today. Now, WESH 2 Sports, sponsored by Mullinax Ford.
Hello and Merry Christmas Eve to all those celebrating. I'm Zach Maskovich. Now, Christmas came early for Magic fans, and yes, I know this year the injury bug has certainly plagued the Magic more than it should any team that should have to go through, but the Magic are still finding a way to win. Well, that'll do it for your look at sports on this Christmas Eve night. Stay with us. WESH 2 News at 11 rolls on after this.
Closed captioning is sponsored by attorney Dan Newlin.
This is Tony. He's your chief meteorologist and Central Florida's most accurate.
No matter the forecast, I'm always watching your weather.
From sunny skies to stormy afternoons, trust Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi and WESH 2 First Warning Weather.
Many families have elf on the shelf in their homes, but in North Carolina, a real-life elf is traveling across town spreading Christmas cheer.
The elf's name is not Buddy, it's Dale.
Dale.
He works for the Trotman Parks and Recreation Department. His boss came up with the idea, and he did not hesitate to take on this role. Look at him.
They loved it. They're honking and hooting and screaming, and I think the adults like it probably more than the kids do, actually.
Sounds about right. How did he get up there?
Don't ask.
I guess a ladder.
Magic.
Dale the elf appeared at about a dozen places around town.
Check this one out. This one way. Look at this pup.
Stop
Takes
it.
over Santa. The golden retriever snatches Santa's red hat right off of his head.
Let him have it.
Tug of war happened because he's having a blast. Santa tried to get it back. This all happened during a photo with the old Saint Nick. His owner is posting the viral video on Instagram saying he had plenty of training classes, but that went right out the window because he was positively happy.
Rules don't apply with Santa. Yeah.
It's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah to everybody and happy holidays. We love you. Have a great and safe night.
What does Central Florida's most accurate forecast look like?
It's rising before the sun to go through the models. It's forecasting changes to help you plan with confidence. It's keeping you updated as severe storms move through, from sunny skies to stay inside.
At WESH 2, we understand Central Florida weather.
That's why WESH 2 First Warning Weather is certified the most accurate 17 years in a row by WeatherRate. This is what accuracy looks like, and it's only on WESH 2 News. Every day at 4, WESH 2 News is in your community, covering the stories for Central Florida. Nancy Alvarez, Jesse Pagan, and First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. WESH 2 News at 4. Local, live, late breaking.
Merry Christmas.
From all of us at WESH 2.